Okay, we're going to do some graphing of log functions, and we'll compare it to exponential so that you can see the difference between them. So the first example, y equals log 4x. So remember how this is written is really 4 to the power of y equals x. Okay, as you compare it to this exponential function, you can see that essentially the x and the y are in the different spots. So these are inverses, right? So an inverse function, remember, where one point has xy, the other one has yx. So let's just graph this one first, because we knew that 4 to the 0 is 1, and 4 to the 1 is 4. Okay, and we knew that it went up like that and approached the asymptote y equals 0. Okay, so we know these things about our log function graph. We know that we're going to have a vertical asymptote at x equals 0, right? Instead of a y equals 0, this is going to have x equals 0. And here, at the point 0, 1, we're going to have the point 1, 0. And here, there's always the point 1 comma the base. We're going to always have the point the base comma 1. Or in our case, 4, 1. Okay, and so when we graph, there's x equals 0. We're going to have the point 1, 0 and 4, 1. Okay, so if we plug in our values, right, 4 to the 0 equals 1, so that gives you the coordinate 1, 0, right? 4 to the 1, so 4 to the 1 equals 4. 4 to the 2, so that's the y value 2, equals 16. So you would have the point over here 16, 2. Okay, so that's basic log function graphing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a log function graph with some transformations. Okay, so y equals negative log 5x minus 2. Okay, so let's just quickly graph the basic function there, the parent graph of that. So it's going to have the point 1, 0 and the point 5, 1, right? So what happens is that there's going to be a reflection. What kind of reflection is this? It's a vertical reflection. Okay, so now it's going to look like that kind of shape, right? Okay, and then what happens with that? It moves right 2. Okay, so let's do our asymptote, because our new asymptote moved right 2. And in this point was 1, 0. Now it's going to be 3, 0. Okay, and then this point was 5, 1, and now it became 5, negative 1, and then it moved right 2. So it's going to become 7, negative 1. So we have 3, 0, and 7, negative 1 as our new points.